Hello there, my name is Cynthia Fahad and I'm going to talk to you about post-harvest handling in agriculture, because poor post-harvest handling affects the quality of your products and the prices as well. So, if you want to fetch a higher price for your farm produce, you need to integrate good post-harvest handling techniques into your farm production to preserve the quality, quantity, and the safety of your farm produce. Very important. Today, I'm going to demonstrate some of the post-harvest handling practices for chilies, pineapples, and chia. Although most of these practices can be applied on most agricultural products. Good post-harvest handling practices can be categorized in 2-3 parts. That is, proper harvesting and field handling practices, processing practices, and storage practices for your produce. I will start by taking you through good harvesting practices for chilies. Come with me. Personal hygiene for someone harvesting agricultural produce is very important. You should wash your hands and dry them before harvesting any agricultural produce. If you have gloves, you can wear them. You should cover your hair to avoid contaminating your produce. You should have shorter fingernails to avoid damaging the fruits. You should not wear perfumes, as this may contaminate and change the smell of your produce. The stage at which you harvest your produce is very important. Chili is generally harvested full ripe if for drying, and half or quarter ripe if for fresh export purposes. Equally, pineapples can be harvested half or quarter ripe for export purposes and full ripe for immediate processing. Time of harvesting is equally very important. Try to harvest chili in the morning hours to avoid accumulation of heat in your produce. Also, try not to harvest your chili during or just after raining, as wet conditions favor microbial growth, which will enhance fruit breakdown and loss of color when dried. The same can apply for pineapples. The materials you use while harvesting your produce must be clean and free from moisture. You should use materials that are of food grade. Proper handling of the harvested produce should be considered. Try to put your products under a shade during harvesting with bedding to protect them from getting contact with contaminants, and shield them from direct sunshine by covering them during and after harvesting. Proper transportation of your produce after harvesting is key. Fresh agricultural produce are susceptible to mechanical damage and must be transported from the field with care to avoid any cracks, bruises, and splits which may cause the fruit to deteriorate. Just like we saw during the harvesting stage, personal hygiene for the people processing chili is key. Ensure your hands are clean, you have short nails, you are wearing gloves, you are covering your hair, you are wearing clean gumboots, and you are not using any perfumes. Sorting or grading is a key when it comes to processing your produce. Fruit with defects such as cracks, decay, mechanical damage, and sunburn should be sorted out and rejected. You should grade and classify your sorted chili based on the size or color, such as red, green, or a mixture of colors, and place the classified chili in separate packages. Each package should be assigned a particular name, like class or grade 1, grade 2 with lot numbers for easy tracking. So far we have looked at the harvesting and processing practices for pineapples and chilies needed for optimum post-harvesting for your produce. Next, I will talk about the storage practices for chilies. Storage is a very important practice when it comes to post-harvest handling and can greatly influence the quality of your produce. Some of the key practices to consider under storage include proper sanitation to promote quality of your processed chilies from harmful microbes such as Salmonella and E. coli. Proper aeration of your storage facility is paramount. Waterproof storage facility is important to prevent molding of chilies and any other processed produce. Separation of different category of already processed products such as chilies from any other crop you could have in store. Packing of your chili. This will determine the quality and the safety of your final product, so the following should be considered. Before packaging your dried chili, the product should be fully dried with low moisture. Pack in food-safe materials and something that does not absorb moisture, such as polythene for dried chili and well-aerated crate or boxes for fresh chilies. Checking the moisture content of your produce is important. You should use a moisture meter if you have it, or a clean dry bottle to gauge the moisture levels of your produce. For example, if you put chia seed in the bottle, pour it out. If none of the seeds remain in the bottle, it shows that your chia seed is dry. The above post-harvest handling practices can be adopted to obtain high-quality agricultural products.